So in this video, I'm going to be showing how to make a crochet preemie hat. If you want to donate it to the NICU, or you have a preemie baby and you want to make a warm hat for them, or you're a baby photographer and you want to learn how to make these on your own. I'm using this orange yarn from Beanie. You can use any yarn of your choice because I'm going to be demonstrating using measurements that can match your hook size or your yarn size. For this, I'm using this orange yarn like I mentioned. It requires a 5mm crochet hook, my tape measure, and my stitch marker, and a pair of scissors or needle to cut your yarn. Start by making a slip knot. This finger, cross over, hold it, pass it through the hole, and you grab it, right? So you can slow it down and watch. So this will be your first loop. Grab the yarn with your hook and pull it through the first loop. So you are chaining 3. 1, 2, and 3. So we have 3 chains. Now insert it into the first chain. Grab your yarn, pull through, and pull through. You chain 2, 1 and 2, right? And over, insert it into the middle of the circle that you made with the 3 chains, right? And grab your yarn like that. 1, make a double crochet. So you're going to make 10 double crochets into this chain 3 circle. The first 2 chains are not counted as part of the 10 double crochet. Okay, so we have 1 here. We continue and I'll meet you at the end. 2, yarn over, insert your hook, grab your yarn, double, insert your stitch marker in the first chain, I'm going to slip stitch into the first chain over here. Remember, the first 2 chains that you made are not part of the double crochets. You have to slip stitch into the first chain here, right? And slip stitch. Okay. Now, because I want to hide the tail, I'm going to put it under the chains when I do my next row. I'm going to double crochet into each stitch all around. So that is going to give us 20 double crochets for the second row. First, I do my 2 chains because it closes the gap. You don't have a gap when you finish your second row. Doing the 2 chains will close the gap. As you can see here, there's no gap. You can't see any gap here. If you don't do the 2 chains, you see a gap in the middle, right? So 2 chains, you insert into the first stitch. Make sure that you're going under the tail. Double crochet, 2 double crochet, right? So you don't cut your tail, you crochet over it. As you can see, there's no tail left here. you cut it, it's going to unravel very quickly, so you hide it under the stitches. So we are making 2 double crochets all around. Row is complete. You close the circle by slip stitching to the top of the first double crochet. For the third row, you chain 2. You're going to make increases of 1 double crochet into the first stitch, then 2 double crochet into the next stitch. You're going to follow this repeat for the third row. So 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 2 double crochet in the next. Repeat that until you get to the end. Once row 3 is done, you slip stitch into the top of the first double crochet, not the top of the 2 chain, but the top of the 2 double crochet. You need to make sure that your circumference that's across the circle is 3.5 inches, because that's going to give you the right sizing for the preemie hat. Mine is correct, but if you are using a lighter yarn, maybe a DK size 3, you would need to do another row of increase. So this is going to be row 4 for you, and you are going to increase by doing 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches and then 2 double crochets in the next. 2 double crochet, as you can see. So I'm doing 1 double crochet, another 1 double crochet, then 2 double crochet in the next. This is for if you are using a lighter weight yarn, or a smaller hook size. You will need to do this so that you get the correct measurements. Okay, so that was just for demonstration. I've gone back to my 3 rows, creating the length of my hat, making 1 double crochet all around, and we are going to do this till we get a length measurement of 4 inches. So 1 double crochet into each stitch all around, and I'm not going to tell you the number of rows to do here because you're going to use your tape measure to check if you're getting the right length of the hat, which I'll show you at the end.
When your hat measures a length of about 3.5 inches, you can now start doing the edging. You can decide to just do single crochet till you get your 4 inches, or you can do the ribbed edging like I'm doing here. So yeah, I finish off and cut off my yarn here, but you leave a long tail that you would weave into the stitches. So I'm using a tapestry needle. This is not like the regular needle. Use a tapestry needle, and I like to go down and then across under my stitches to make sure that my tail is secure enough before I cut off the leftover tail. Once I'm done weaving in my ends, my hat is ready and I can add any design of my choice. I'm using some buttons here. You can use bigger buttons, but I don't have bigger buttons, so I'm using 2 smaller ones. You can sew them into your hat. If you're making it for a girl, you can add some ribbons to it to make it look very nice. here you have your two beautiful preemie hats.